WrestleMania 41 is officially in the books, but the fallout? It's chaos. It's shocking, and it's flipping everything fans thought they knew upside down. We've got John Cena breaking records and breaking hearts, Becky Lynch shaking up the women's division, Joe Hendry making a name for himself in the most unexpected way, and a long overdue tribute to China finally starting to take shape. Oh, and there's a brand new WWE show on the horizon that could blow the lid off everything we thought we knew about what happens behind the scenes. This isn't just about what happened in the ring, this is about what it all means moving forward. Let's dive straight into it. John Cena didn't just make history at WrestleMania, he stomped on the history books, set them on fire, and told every fan in the building that their cheers, their hopes, their Cody chants meant absolutely nothing, because when that bell rang and Cena pinned Cody Rhodes in the main event of Night 2, he became the first man to win 17 world championships in WWE history. That puts him above Ric Flair, above the legacy, above the tradition, and the way it happened was pure heel brilliance. Cody was moments away from finally conquering the mountain once again. There was a tug of war over the title, a callback to Lesnar and Reigns years ago. Cody showed restraint, he refused to cheat, he handed the title back. But Cena? Nah. Cena had no such hesitation. He went straight for the low blow, nailed Cody with the belt, and got the 1-2-3. Just like that, Cody's story got hijacked and Cena rewrote the ending in permanent ink. Fans are furious, and not just because Cody lost, but because the match itself was a disaster. It was slow, awkward, poorly executed. Even the biggest Cena defenders are having a hard time justifying what went down. Wrestling Observer's Brian Alvarez even suggested Cena hasn't been training properly for these matches, which shows in his performance. And yet, that might be part of the story, because Cena is now fully embracing the role of villain. He showed up to the post-WrestleMania press conference and said he was only there so he wouldn't get fined, straight up borrowing the famous Marshawn Lynch line. But that wasn't the headline. Cena told reporters to tune into Monday Night Raw to watch how he ruins wrestling. Yes, that's his actual gimmick now. Not Cena versus an opponent, Cena versus the fans. He's not just a heel, he's a self-aware villain looking to destroy what people love and stand on top of the rubble holding the championship high. But amid all that chaos, Becky Lynch made her return to the spotlight, and this wasn't just another comeback. This was a shift in momentum for the entire women's division. On Night 2 of WrestleMania, Becky Lynch teamed up with NXT's Lyra Valkyria to challenge Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Originally, this wasn't supposed to be Becky's match. Bayley was pulled at the last minute due to storyline reasons, which left fans wondering what was really going on behind the scenes. But when Becky walked out, it sent the crowd into a frenzy, and then they won. Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria are your new tag team champs. After the match, Becky addressed the media. Her tone was honest and emotional. She acknowledged that there had been plenty of rumors about her return. Some said she'd be at the Rumble, others said Netflix Raw, some said she wasn't coming back at all. Apparently, WWE kept pitching ideas to her, but the two sides couldn't agree on anything. Becky even said at a comedy show she wasn't planning to return. But here we are. She showed up for Lyra, showed up for her husband Seth Rollins, who had his own WrestleMania moment, and more importantly, she showed up for herself, because Becky Lynch isn't part-time. She made that clear. She said when she comes back, she goes hard, no tiptoeing, no easing in. She is back full-time. That is huge. One of WWE's top stars isn't just making a cameo, she's here for the long haul, and the entire division just got put on notice. Switching gears to one of the biggest surprises of the weekend, Joe Hendry, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, might not have been on everyone's radar heading into WrestleMania 41, but that changed in a matter of minutes. With Kevin Owens pulled due to a neck injury, Randy Orton needed a new opponent. WWE teased a mystery challenger and the crowd exploded when Joe Hendry's music hit. It was a short match, but it didn't need to be long. Hendry got his moment. He hit a big fall-away slam before Orton caught him with an RKO. The loss wasn't the story. The story was that Joe Hendry went from a viral sensation to a WrestleMania competitor, and WWE made it clear they're paying attention. Triple H had high praise for him at the post-show press conference. He called Hendry smart, respectful, and said he has a bright future ahead. The most important part? Triple H told him backstage that this WrestleMania would be the easiest he ever does. The implication being, more are coming. Hendry didn't just earn a spot, he earned a future. And with reports confirming WWE also considered Jeff Hardy for that role, it's clear Hendry made the kind of impression that legends and veterans couldn't. And then there's China, the ninth wonder of the world, a trailblazer, a revolutionary. a once-in-a-lifetime talent. She's in the Hall of Fame already. Sure, but only as part of D-Generation X, not as an individual. That's something fans have been demanding for years, because China wasn't just a member of a group. She broke barriers no other woman had broken. She was Intercontinental Champion. She was wrestling men and beating them, and she made it normal. But WWE has always been hesitant about giving her a solo induction, largely due to her past adult film work. Triple H had previously said that might be confusing for kids who Google her name. But at the WrestleMania press conference, he softened that stance. He said it's going to happen, not this year, maybe not next year, but eventually, China will go in alone. He said it was just a matter of time and of spacing things out, because let's face it, there are so many legends deserving of a spot, and WWE can't induct them all at once. But he also made it clear that China's influence is everywhere. You can see it in the current generation of women, in their gear, their style, the way they carry themselves. China started something, and that something is still echoing through every segment and match to this day. It's not official yet, but her solo induction feels closer than it's ever been. Now finally, let's talk about WWE's latest project with Netflix. This one came out of nowhere, but it could be a game changer. During WrestleMania, WWE announced a brand new behind-the-scenes documentary series called WWE Unreal. The show is expected to drop on Netflix this summer and promises to take fans inside the locker room, inside the writing room, and inside the lives of the superstars when the cameras aren't rolling. Michael Cole described it as a series where the drama offstage is just as intense as what happens under the spotlight. That alone is going to hook viewers. But what really makes this interesting is that TKO's chief operating officer, Mark Shapiro, said the show is structured similarly to F1's Drive to Survive. If that's the case, this could bring in a whole new audience who aren't necessarily hardcore wrestling fans but love drama and real-life storytelling. Think about it: backstage arguments, creative conflicts, the emotional toll of the road. Fans have been craving a genuine look behind the curtain for years. And now, WWE is finally pulling that curtain back. But it also raises some concerns. Will it be too scripted? Will it expose too much and kill the magic? Will it be honest or another PR-friendly fluff piece? For now, we wait. But WWE Unreal could be the most important show WWE has launched in years. So what does all this mean? WrestleMania 41 wasn't just another mega event. It was a line in the sand. Cena turned full villain and threw tradition out the window. Becky Lynch returned and reignited a division in desperate need of leadership. Joe Hendry became a breakout star with one match. China's legacy finally got the recognition it deserves. And WWE is taking a bold leap into reality-based storytelling with Netflix. The fallout from WrestleMania 41 is going to be felt for months, maybe even years. And if what we saw this weekend is just the beginning, then the road to SummerSlam, to Survivor Series, to next year's WrestleMania is about to get a whole lot more unpredictable. Buckle up. WWE is changing, and it's doing it right in front of our eyes.